Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Reality Is, where words do come to life. Thank you for joining us on this channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and like and comment. So, we knew a couple of weeks ago there was insurrection um, at the Capitol. Rioters broke in. There was some death. There was individuals who were hurt. And as I stated in other videos, they made mention that they was going to do their due diligence and arrest those who tried to um, break in the Capitol and do the things and going into, the different elect our politicians' offices. And they was going to press charges and all this good stuff. Well, when they first said it, when it came out of their mouths, I already knew it was a lie. Because when they talked about it on social media as things was unfolding, and then after they got everything under control and they made mention of things that they was going to do, then all of a sudden it died out. It got real quiet. There was no conversation. There was no news media reporting about it. Nobody had nothing to say, like it never happened whatsoever. And so then you start seeing slowly that these individuals that they locked up, so they say, was being released to go home. And somebody posted a post today, and I'm going to read it to you what this post says. The post says Riley Williams, 22, white, broke into U.S. Capitol in armed insurrection, stole a computer, tried to sell to Russia, released in 72 hours. Then they put up another one. Khalif Browder, 17, black, allegedly stole a backpack. Held at Rikers Island for 3 years, no trial, 2 years solitary confinement, committed suicide. Do we see how this system don't work for black and brown? Do we see how you all set up a scenario to make it seem like you give a damn about justice and you don't? You could care less. White folks can do whatever they want. And me and a friend was talking about this today. And I'll continue to bring this up. Kyle Rittenhouse, 17, shot 2 individuals on camera walking down the street. And Kyle Rittenhouse is at home with his family, just like Riley Williams, just like so many others. But here is my question to you. Instead of white people breaking into the Capitol and doing what they did, and it was black and brown individuals who had done this, how many people you think would have been free? How many people you think would have been let go after 72 hours? How many body bags would we have had if it was black and brown? Our judicial system, excuse my French, is effed up totally. And a lot of you all that's listening to this, a lot of you all that will watch this, you are very aware of how screwed up this system is. It's totally screwed up. When other organizations and Black Lives Matter, when they was marching for George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, old news media was all over the place reporting, the black and brown is out here rioting. They breaking into stores. They're doing this. Oh, and your ex-president called them all kinds of names. He had a running list. Thugs, criminals. But when the white folks do it, they're not thugs and they're not criminals. And then you all expect us to trust what you say and do? How can we trust what you say and do when you don't keep your word? You lock us up and throw away the key, but you let y'all asses out to go home and be with their families. They don't spend weeks, months, and years in jail because you let them go home. And I blame, and I'll keep saying this, every judge that sit on a bench who took an oath of office to represent the people and justice. You representing yourselves, and it's just us. We don't get no justice whatsoever. You condemn our asses. You throw us away, and you throw away the key. You stall the process. That's what you all do with this system. That's what you do. And for those individuals who got on camera and said that you all was going to make sure they receive justice for the criminal activity they committed, then you need to stop working, because you lied too. I don't understand why you all get on camera and lie to the people like you're going to do all these great things, and you're not. We already know. It's been set up. We've seen it. That if it's white, they are right. And then you want somebody to look over, beyond, and around what you are doing. No, we're not turning a blinded eye and a deaf ear anymore. It's unfair. It's unfair. And then you talk about you all don't want to impeach number 45. His ass did criminal activity. If it was a black person in there, you would have no hesitation. So why do you hesitate? Because it's white. Y'all been criminals all your lives. This ain't nothing new. It ain't just started. But the awareness of how we are treated is so evident. And then you all talk about racial injustices and you want to correct it. You're not trying to correct it. You're not. Because not one of those individuals that was caught on camera should be allowed to go home like the black and brown. They should sit in there and wait and wait and wait and wait. But you'll give them a bond, but you won't give ours a bond. And this right here is what pisses me off. This is not the United States. I don't know why we stand up and take these pledges of unity and justice for all, because that's a lie. It's no justice for all. It's just us. That's it. Just us. And this right here needs to stop. From the alderman in every city to our new president in the White House. Because I'm tired, and I'm sure there's others who are tired just like I am. We already know nothing is going to be done, but you want us to accept and allow ours to be locked up and be mistreated. Number 45 pardoned 90 people, or maybe more. Bill Cosby is still sitting in jail. And as much as you all don't like it, R. Kelly is too. But the coochie grabber you made president. And I have a serious problem with that. I do. And you should too. All right. It's another episode of Reality Is, where words do come to life. You may not like it, but it's the truth. And you also chew it, swallow it, and digest it. This system, this United States, is not united. It's the white folks' states. It doesn't mean anything for anybody who's not white. And that's real talk.